How are you doing, Raven?
I'm good. Like, I'm pretty chill today.
You're chill?
I think it's because
chill vibes?
Yeah, because I like exasperated all my energy earlier in the day.
Because it's been busy.
It's been so busy.
Are you going to tell the Astro-Fam about your experience today with Phoebe?
With Phoebe? Oh my gosh. Okay. Tell me if I'm crazy or not. But I get my cat groomed.
It's not crazy. I think it's a must.
I think it's necessary too. Like, she is a long-haired cat, super fluffy, and she just like gets hair everywhere, lots of hairballs, sometimes matting because it's so thick. So I make sure she gets groomed like, I don't know, once every quarter.
That's fair.
Like 4 times a year.
Yeah.
But the big one is when we get into a Texas summer, I get her that lion cut. Where it's just like shave everything.
It's probably so cute though.
She's got like furry boots.
Insert photo of Phoebe here.
Little lion mane. She's super cute.
Oh my God.
Little a little fluff ball on her tail. I have them keep a little fluff ball on her tail.
See,
she's so cute.
She's got some sass
I'm obsessed.
there.
I'm a crazy cat lady. Can you tell? But yeah, why are we talking about this? Why am I exhausted? Because getting a cat into a little carrier, driving them 25 minutes and then getting them into a groomer is just like, it's wine worthy. It's wine worthy. A couple glasses of wine I need.
Well, and then you said you had to give her like some medicine before to like calm her down. I mean, I didn't know it was the whole process.
Exactly. She has like these, I don't know, kitty Xanax, I guess you can say it is.
Does she have any extras for us? No.
I know, right?
Kidding.
And we have our pill pillows.
We do.
And she just like, she has to take them 2 hours before the stressful event is what the vet says. But like, I didn't have that 2 hour window. So it was just like, it was one of those days, Brit.
It was one of those days. Yeah.
I'm just like ready to fucking chill. How are you?
Good. Well, I'm glad that you're here and you have your wine now.
You're so sweet.
You should be,
I know.
feeling better hopefully soon.
And we're going to go through the chakras, so that should like be extra healing.
We're going to get super aligned. So yeah, even if you had a day like Raven, you're going to be feeling better. I've had an interesting week also. It's been really good, but I got my, I don't want to say too much because of all the rules with like, I don't know, YouTube and everything, but I got my, what do we call it? Panini vaccine.
Oh, cool.
My first one, and I was really excited about it because I'm going to get like the travel voucher thing and obviously doing my part, all the good stuff, right?
Right. But with the good comes the bad.
Oh my gosh. I was like, I'm going to be fine. Like I felt fine on Monday or on Tuesday when I got it done. And then last night after dinner with my friend, I came home and I had full on like cold sweats, shakes, body aches, cramps. Like, I mean, again, still worth it. Yeah. Would do it again. Can't wait to get the second one.
Right.
But it knocked me out.
Yeah.
It knocked me out. So I'm like,
well, that's
I'm
what
finally
I hear.
okay today.
Like Carter got his and he is just like a very healthy, high immune person. Like
Aries energy.
High functioning immune system. Never get sick. Like I have been dead sick around him before and he never gets it. Anyway, he got his panini shot. His panini shot. And oh man, so lethargic. And it was funny because he was like, I'm just like so tired. Like I have all these chores, but I just can't do anything. I can't like find the energy. He's like, welcome to my life all the time. Like not even like sick, just it's the depression.
Raven. No, aw, Raven.
No, Brittany, it's funny. Don't be sad.
This is making me
She doesn't get my humor.
Sorry, yeah. She's like, wait, it was a joke.
Yeah, it was just a joke.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but he recovered.
Good.
You're good. You actually had it. So
I think that's why
what was worse?
Definitely having it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
100 times worse. But that's why I think my immune response was so intense because I've read that that's typical.
Okay.
So like it wasn't that surprising.
So it's almost like you had it twice now.
No, no. It was not like it. No. This was like the most mild, like maybe a third of the symptoms for like a day. When I actually had it, Raven,
death
bad.
And destruction.
So bad.
Oh
bad. I was like hunched over in a bathtub, like just trying to get warmth to get my body to stop hurting. Like it was insane.
Sounds terrible. All right, I need to get my panini shot.
You need to get your panini going.
Put it in the oven.
Put that panini in the oven.
Let's get it
warm
baked
it up.
up.
Let's do it. Well, because also you love travel. And I feel like that feeds your soul.
It does.
So being able to go places and have that,
Yeah, I need to do that
travel
step
voucher
because I want to go to Key West.
There you
soon,
go.
So I'll get on that.
She's got to get out in the sun and get
I know, I need a tan. I'm so freaking pale. I am.
But I feel like that's your vibe. Like, you wear it well. You don't need a tan. Some people really can't get away with not having a tan. Like me, when I don't have a tan, I feel like a little marshmallow. But like with you, I feel like it's part of the vibe.
It just works. It's like, I think it's just because you've never seen me with a tan. So
like, trust me, if you saw me with a tan, you would know.
You'd be like, oh my.
You need a fuggy tan.
Okay. Well, welcome to Astrocandy.
Hey,
that was
guys.
a little vibe check, I guess.
Yeah.
Very under the radar. Expect a mellow episode because we're really just going to like dive deep, get centered, aligned, rooted, open up our third eye. Like we're doing it all today in our it's going to be kind of basic. Like we can't we're not chakra healers.
But are we, Raven? I'm kidding.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you are on the low.
Wait till you see the astrology reading I got. I told you about the Sanctuary app astrologer.
Right.
You've got to get yours done.
I know, I need to. We should have her on the show and she should do mine.
You should.
That'd be fun.
So apparently I am psychic according to this woman that's a highly regarded expert. So I'm going to go with it.
You have a pendulum.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's
you probably
proof.
have a crystal ball.
That's how you know you're a witch. I want one, actually. No, I'm kidding.
Do they?
Are they real? My friend Jen sent me this hilarious meme on Instagram today, and it was like, someone said, it was this meme about like this guy was like, oh, I was told not to cover up my crystal ball when I leave the house. And I thought it was because spirits would come out, and they said, no, it'll burn down your house. Anyway, you had to see the meme. It was funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Ridiculous. And she was like, this made me think of you.
It just makes me think of that crystal ball emoji, which like we always like in pop culture is like the magic 8 ball. You know what I mean? But I didn't know they were like really existed. I want to see one. I want to see a real one.
Me too. I kind of want to get one.
Have you ever seen like people do like little spells? I use the quotations because it's like, who really knows what's happening?
Right.
But they actually use a cauldron.
No.
Yeah. They really just do it up.
Because you did a documentary on
witches. I did. Yep. On witches. I don't think they use a cauldron, but like people get serious about like mixing their scents and stuff and doing, what's your little thing? I forget what that's called. Saging and like all the aromas. I don't know.
Are you sure they weren't making aromatherapy?
They probably were.
I'm just kidding. I'm playing with you. I'm sure they were doing spells. That's
I didn't
funny.
know what was happening, but it was very intriguing to watch. That's on the next Astrocandy.
Yeah, on the next one, Raven's going to do a spell. She's going to get a cauldron.
I'll try.
And mix you guys a spell.
No, but this episode totally inspired by this book that I got. Brittany,
when did you get this book?
There's a little story about this book. First of all, it's called The Chakras Activity Book and Journal. It says, get grounded, feel good, free your chai, and lots of other cool magical stuff. And I want to know, have you ever felt drawn to something?
Yes.
Now, when you have that feeling, which I think is almost intuitive.
Oh, it is.
It's like this like magnetic pull.
100%.
Do you obey it? Do you go toward it? Do you like buy it or make sure you have that or research more?
No, I get it.
Yeah. So
yeah, I do it.
You do it.
Yeah.
Because
I try to, if I can.
You're honoring your intuition. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you about this book.
Okay. How did it come into being?
I ran into it.
She ran. It's like an entity at this point.
It is.
I ran into it.
I saw it.
We met.
It was in
cute
Bishop Arts District.
Ooh.
One of those little like cute little shops, gift shops.
Cool.
Yeah. And
was that Magic Hour? Is that what that place is called?
I have no idea what it was called, but it's on that like, the main little strip of Bishop Arts and where Paradiso is and like all that stuff.
Yeah, cute.
Anyway, I saw this and I was like, oh my God, chakras. Like this just looks so magical and delightful. And there's something about it just drawing me in.
Yes, girl.
And I was like, I looked at the price and I was like, $22. No, I'm not getting it. So I didn't.
You didn't?
No, I didn't get it.
Then how is it here?
Right. So then
the story unfolds. The plot thickens.
The plot. So then I ran into it again.
What?
At Target, which was weird because
it was calling you.
Yeah, that's what I felt like.
The universe was trying to align you with this book because there's something in there that
there was
you
something,
needed.
Yes, Brittany.
Cool.
And when I saw it at Target, I also ignored it.
Wait. Hold on. And And what span of time was this? Like how long?
A couple weeks.
Okay, so this book has been trying
It's
to get
been
to
trying
you for a while.
It's been calling my name.
Okay.
It's been putting itself in my line of vision everywhere.
Because I've never seen this book in my life, and I am always in the book section, always in the spiritual section. I think I sent you a picture of I did, of the astrology book I got last weekend.
Yes.
Plus I got a tarot book last weekend. I'm a book freak though.
You are. Brittany is a
never
reader,
seen
an
this.
actual real live reader.
All the Virgos out there, comment below. You guys are, let's recommend books to each other. But I've never seen this once.
I've seen this.
Oh my gosh.
I think in one more time. I'm gonna say I saw it in another. I don't remember, but I feel like it was at just one of those other like mom and pop, because I just couldn't stop thinking about it after the third time. And I was like, I was saying to myself, I was like, I feel like I'm ignoring that inner voice. I feel like I'm ignoring the universe, and I don't think that's how it should work. Like you shouldn't resist the things that are, and I was thinking like, not to get all existential, but it was kind of like.
But that is what we do here, Raven.
Yeah, this is Astrocandy. Hello. The universe, astrology, chakras. I was like, how amazing would my life be if I did just listen to those callings? You know what I mean?
Breakthrough moment.
Yes. So I was like, all right, I'm getting this book because I think it needs to be mine. So I did. I got it on Amazon.
Okay. Yep.
So it's
probably
really,
arrived in like 2 days.
It's really easily accessible. Like you can find it, and I'll link it in our little bio or whatever description.
We'll link it in the description.
Like,
you know,
just left my brain. But I want to talk about this because I did sit down with this book.
Cool.
And I did some of the activities in it. It's very
What? Yeah, you did.
Yes, I did. I did.
You guys, there are highlights.
Yeah, there's coloring. There is like notes.
There are dog ears.
Drawings, like everything, because this book really connected with me.
Yeah, you did.
And I really felt like I don't think it's a secret on the show. I've talked about how I've just felt like a little bit like everywhere, like think of like a ball of yarn that's not neatly wrapped, just like spewed everywhere, and you can't find the ending or the beginning. That's how I felt inside, like directionless and lost.
Yeah.
And so that's why I want to talk about this book and just the chakras in general, because it is like connecting with yourself and connecting with source, universe, like energy around you.
Totally.
To be your full self and also reach like your highest self and potential.
Hell yes.
So that's why I'm so excited.
Into that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I know you've been like going through all that, and I'm sorry, we've talked about it on Astrocandy. I feel like being able to like admit that though is like such an awesome way to show up fully. So, yeah. I mean, we've all been there. You guys have been there. If anyone says they haven't been there, like,
I know.
Are you okay?
But mostly it's just hard to hide it. So I just like have to be honest about it.
I just have to tell you guys, like,
yeah, because I can't fake it. I'm an Aquarius. We don't like fake things.
You can't fake it,
exactly how we feel.
And
at
you
all
have
times.
an Aquarius moon also.
I know.
So your emotions are Aquarius.
Very powerful.
So I'm really interested now in this book, your relationship with this book. So, okay, when you first sat down to do, I'm serious.
I love that you're interested.
It's so
interested. Sweet. Brittany's the sweetest friend.
Yeah,
okay, go on.
Thanks, Raven. Oh God. So when you first like sat down with this book after seeing it and meeting it like 3 times, how long did it take you to actually sit down with it? And then when you did, like, did you set the scene? Like,
yes.
Take us through your journey.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I would love to. So basically I got this book and it did what a lot of books do, sit on a shelf and collect dust. And it wasn't until I sort of had this like moment of feeling like so anxious, so like things are just not right and sitting well. And I'll tell you how I knew, and it's pretty embarrassing, but basically like it was something where, like I wanted to, like Carter and I, every Sunday we have dinner plans. We do the same thing. We
go to pizza place,
right? The Pizzeria Testa. So and it's like our Sunday date. Well, he had a little bit of change of plans on that Sunday. And even though our plans were still on, he had pushed them back like late. And I had felt like I was like sitting at home by myself all day, like waiting for something, this plan.
And if you know Raven, which you guys do if you're watching, you like a routine.
I do.
So for some people, like it might affect them a little less or more, but like with you, like it's I know you, and I know that was probably like really disappointing.
Stressful, disappointing.
Because that's your personality. Yeah.
Exactly. Aww. Oh my God. It was, I hate that about myself. I'm working on it.
Hey, we all have our things, honey. We do. I've got like a long list.
Next episode, it will be Brittany's long list.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk about all my struggles. Just pull up a chair.
But so it just like threw me in a way that like was not, that I could tell like something else is wrong here. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I was so upset about it. Yeah. And I felt like, why do I have so much anxious energy about my relationship now? And like, really, it's not even a big deal that he moved the plan. Yeah. And I was like, I need to fix this. Like there's something going on inside that I need to untangle that yarn. Sure. So what I did was. I was
very self-aware of you.
It was hard.
Because a lot of the time we think it's the one thing.
Right.
And we can tell by the intensity of our emotional reaction, whether it's really that thing or if it's like other stuff we have going on that we're supposed to look at that we don't want to do the shadow work on.
Yeah. And that's great. That's when I had to like be like, oh no, there's something else here. So I got this book. I got my coloring pencils and my highlighters.
This is on Sunday? You decided to do this the day of?
The day he like pushed plans back. I was like, okay.
So you're upset and you're like,
I'm upset. I need to figure it out. And so I grabbed this book, coloring pencils, highlighters, everything, some music, candy, a blanket, went to White Rock Lake.
Oh, I was thinking Phoebe. You're not at home. Sorry.
No, I left Phoebe at home and I went to White Rock Lake, which is this gorgeous lake in Dallas.
This was on Sunday?
Not this most recent Sunday, but like a couple Sundays ago.
Michael and I went to White Rock Lake and we could have run into you.
No,
on Sunday.
It wasn't this past one.
That would have been funny.
That would have been fucking funny.
That's something that we would have done,
and really strange.
But we would like, I wouldn't be that shocked. Yeah. Because we're always like kind of doing something similar.
Synchronicities.
Sorry, back to it. I just had to know. I couldn't take
share
it.
A brain.
We might.
But yeah, so I like laid out my blanket, put on some music, and I went through this book and just like tried to do as many of the things it suggested as far as like aligning your chakras. Because once you read about them, you can see how they can be out of whack and how to get back and get centered. Yeah. If that makes sense.
Totally.
And so that's what I did. I spent like 3 hours doing chakra healing and I felt so much fucking better. And so I think that we should start with, well, let's start with the first one, the root chakra.
Shall we start from the beginning?
Yeah, let's start from the beginning. Well, really quick on the chakras and like what exactly they are.
Give it to us straight. What is?
According to this book, and I'm just going to like, I wish I could attribute this author, but I don't see.
Yeah, where is it?
It just says, there is no author on here. It's just like.
It's a knock-knock book.
It's a knock-knock book.
The Chakras activity book and journal. Get grounded. That is really interesting. I don't know why we don't see the.
It's weird, but.
Okay, well, it's by the Knock Knock Company.
The Knock Knock Company in California. But it says, we've all got physical bodies and we've got energetic bodies too. In certain parts, our physical and energetic bodies are connected to each other via spiraling energy centers known as chakras. This is basically, if we had to break it down, it's like your connection to, it's like you and source. Like that's what these chakras are. It's like where you can get connected also to the universe. Yeah. Because I mean, I guess it depends on what you think, but basically like we are the universe. So it's like feeding into that energy. But there's 7 chakras. When they're aligned, you feel, you're clear, you're functioning properly. You can create a perfect energetic channel that runs from the top of your head down to your bottom. And when everything is good, you're happy, you're healthy, you're jiving. When things are sort of out of whack, we become not ideal versions of ourselves.
You get misaligned. You start like acting in ways that your highest self wouldn't approve of.
Exactly.
You know?
Like you literally become out of whack. Like my example was when I was like lashing out when the freaking plan changed. And I was like, this is not, like I am not this erratic person at my core. Like, so what's going on? And that's why I was like, chakras, maybe they're off. But there's 7. And there's a ton of ways to balance the chakra. So let's start with the first one, which is the root chakra.
And fun fact about the root chakra, because you guys, it's Taurus season right now. Taurus season is associated with the root chakra. So I thought that was just so interesting. So
very aligned.
This is really the time to work on that chakra. Yeah. Start from 1.
Well, remember what Caroline said?
Foundation.
Caroline, when she was like talking about a Reiki master and how she...
Stop it.
Yeah, she was literally like, all I see is roots.
Oh my God, you guys go back to the root, not the root chakra, go back to the Taurus season episode where we interview Caroline and talk about being a Taurus. She did say that.
So that.
Isn't it so weird when you get that kind of confirmation from the universe?
It's so weird.
It's just true. Okay, I want to hear from the book. Oh my God.
But the root chakra, it's between, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it. It's between
the anus and the what? Like,
I can't look at you and say it. I feel like I'm in class. Like, remember when you were a kid and you have to remember when you were younger and you had to read out loud in front of the class and you'd have to say like dirty words or something?
No, I never did that in school. What?
Oh my God.
What kind of school did you go to, Raven?
5th grade, I had to read this book and like.
Was it in sex ed?
It wasn't in sex ed, but it was like in a storybook. And I was telling you the word. Maybe it wasn't in 5th grade. It could have been high school.
Yeah, we need to read those sort of like.
Yeah, like PG-14 books, and you're just like, whoa,
it got a little weird in some of them.
Yeah, it got a little weird. So that's how I feel. But basically, it's between the anus and the genitals, okay?
So I've always read that, because I've done like some chakra work in like classes and all this stuff, you know how I am. I've always heard that it's at the base of the spine.
Okay.
I didn't realize that it was like, maybe people were they just didn't want to say it.
They didn't want to say it.
But Raven's going to give you that's why you got to listen to Astrocandy. We give you the real truth. It's between the anus and the genitals. I had to say it. Give me a break.
It's so weird.
Oh my God, help
basically, the root chakra keeps you anchored to the physical world. So it is literally your anchor, your root. Think of grounding into earth. Like here we are on this
reality.
Planet. And that's why, like, it was so important to me to go to White Rock Lake that day, take off my shoes, put my feet in the grass, and really like align in that sense.
Had you already started reading the book, or when you decided to do that intuitively, you were like, let's start from the roots? Yeah. And so you're like, I'm going to go to White Rock Lake.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know. It was so weird.
The baby witch is so aligned.
When your root chakra is, this is cute. It says like, think Tarzan, think, barefoot dancers and someone taking a pottery class. Like this is truly just like
earth
cavemen.
Yeah.
Back to the basics.
Our basic nature.
Exactly.
As animals. Embrace the animal.
So primal.
I don't know. I felt it. I got
into
it.
Start grunting and growling.
Well, I love spirit animals, so I really like to.
That's true.
Love a good root chakra situation.
So
okay, cool.
When your root is right, you feel safe, secure, trusting. If life throws you a curveball, that's okay. Like you tackle it, you handle it.
For sure.
If your root is blocked, depression and anxiety rule the day. You spend sleepless nights worrying about money, health, other basics, and disturbing days feeling like you can't get your act together. Like, what's wrong with me? Like, how am I supposed to do life?
Yeah, because you don't feel secure.
You feel literally
at your
like
very
lost.
core. You don't feel secure.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. Definitely been there.
So these books, this book gives like ways that you can sort of realign the chakra and like get back to basics. Okay. Of course, it has all these activities in here, which we're not going to do the activities.
I feel like we should do like a chakra workshop or something.
Oh my God, that would be so fun. Because like this is really fun. Yeah. I mean, I highly recommend this book.
Crystals associated with each one. There's a zodiac sign associated with each one.
Oh yeah. We could really delve into this. So if that's something you guys are interested in, please let us know. But we're going to keep it to kind of the basics. But basically to open and balance your root chakra, you can, what?
Sorry. For a second, I thought it said when your root's tight. But it said when your root's right. Sorry, I'm trying to read from
tight roots.
Never mind. I guess was like,
I know.
You're anal retentive. Like, what's going on? But actually, it's probably where it comes from.
I got to hand it to Brittany.
She's holding on to everything.
I was like, I want to talk about this book. Didn't show her the book. Didn't tell her about the book. So she's really over here like just going for a ride.
I know. Well, the reason I felt okay with it, which I love going for a ride, but like I've like done a lot of like workshops, chakra meditations. I mean, this is my jam.
Great. I love
the chakras.
So you can drop some knowledge on us.
Yeah, girl. But when you said that and you were like, you have a book and you've been getting into it, that like makes me so excited to see you like getting interested in it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I am a super noob, so no judgment.
Well, no one's judging, girl.
But yeah. So to open and balance your root chakra, the color red is what you should gravitate toward. There's essential oils that you can use like cedarwood and patchouli.
Ooh. Ooh, I didn't know there were essential oils associated with the chakras.
Stones associated with the chakras.
Which
like
stones?
If it's overactive, you should use emerald or sapphire. If you just want general balance, the red carnelian. What? Which one's that?
What does it say that I picked a sapphire for my wedding ring?
Well, anyway. Root chakra, maybe that's your place of centeredness.
Interesting.
You know, like where you feel most home and like your basic needs are being met.
Wow.
That would work. That aligns.
Mm-hmm. I do feel very secure in my relationship and in my marriage. Very interesting.
Some foods you may want to eat. Beets, red berries, peppers. Yeah, pretty much. Root vegetables.
Oh, root vegetables.
Uh-huh. Kidney beans. I've never even heard of that.
I think they're red beans.
And then you should also listen to songs in the key of C.
What? Who knew?
I know, right? And that's why this was so eye-opening to me, because it really is an easy fix getting your chakras balanced. Mm-hmm. I think what's harder is just knowing what's overactive or what's blocked.
Did you do like a self-scout or like a body scan when you were like, have you done that to like think about like which part?
To be totally honest, this is going to sound like me being self-deprecating, but it's actually just the truth. They were all out of whack.
Raven.
Like every single one of them just resonated with me. Like when it was saying, oh, if it's blocked, you know, depression and anxiety rule the day. Like that's how I just felt, like very anxious all the time. Yeah. And with every description, I was like, oh, and I feel that too. And I feel that too. Because I just think like sometimes we get to a point in our lives where we just don't take care of us and don't recenter.
Sure. For sure.
And you know, days, weeks, months of not recentering, you're going to be all over the place.
Totally. No, 100%. And when your root chakra is out of whack, so it could be like your root chakra or maybe the one, you know, the sacral or whatever it is, but whichever chakra is out of whack, it knocks off all of the other chakras above it because it's from the bottom up.
I didn't know
because
that.
It's from the roots, like a tree all the way up. So imagine anything that's growing, if something gets cut off, then it can't grow all the way to fruition. Like it can't come to fruition. So it's like wherever you're cut off, you're also blocked in the other areas too.
Wow.
So if it's the root, let's say you're having root things,
oh my God,
stuff with work and whatever,
yeah,
which we've talked about and we've shared on here, that could be knocking everything else off.
And I think that's why every single one of them connected with me after root, because I was like, yep,
you're like, oh shit, works. Okay, well, all right.
And again, there's so many activities you can do in this book, not just like this one sheet, but we're gonna keep it moving with the one sheet because until our workshop, you know, we got to keep
the work. Stay tuned. So after our root,
it's the sacral chakra.
Wait, question. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not ready to
move
on.
You in the front.
I just realized. Yeah, I just realized I have questions.
Yeah.
So okay, is there a way to tell that your root chakra is blocked? Like, have you thought of any ways? Like, or is the book, does it say?
Well, the book has like, for example, it says you spend sleepless nights worrying about money, health, and other basics. So I feel like if you're in a scarcity mindset, as far as your basic necessities go, that's where you're really going to be. That's a key indicator. Okay. Just think about like what at the core is throwing you off. So if it is like, oh my gosh, like, am I going to have enough money to pay my bills or to buy groceries this week? Then it's going to be your root chakra. You know what I mean? Worrying about those basic necessities.
Some other like root chakra imbalance signs that like I've read about or heard about and whatever, experienced myself.
Yeah.
Whenever you're like feeling generally ungrounded in life. So like, let's say you're committing to plans and then you cancel them all the time, or you feel like you never know if you can make a purchase because you just feel unsure about your budget. It's this feeling of, I'm not sure. If you're feeling like I'm not sure if I can or not, that means pay attention to your root chakra. You need to kind of go back to basics, really like take a little survey of your life, get into your gratitude, do the grounding thing, take off your shoes, walk in nature, get into the grass, and like really look at and take stock of your life, where you're at, and chill out and slow down.
Yeah.
And then you can rebuild, because you've got to just like go back to square one.
Exactly.
And I feel like when we're making a lot of erratic decisions, or we're just like super stressed about money and we like don't want to let it go, or we want to hold on to it, or we're giving it away. That's also a root chakra imbalance.
Yeah.
So it's just like your root chakra is everything that has to do with your personal foundation in life, which means your money and the decisions that you make and how you spend your time. So it's a lot about your worth. And a lot of the time that is damaged in childhood, and then we suppress it. And then it comes out in our romantic relationships, or when we have career things going on because we don't feel safe.
Yeah.
It's our safety area. So we have to create safety for ourselves in the form of a new foundation. And it's all connected to that. Like I love the root chakra. I'm obsessed with it. It is the foundation of everything, which is probably why I have this. Do I have what?
I said, do you have Taurus in your chart?
Honey, I wish, but no, I don't think so. I don't think I have very much Taurus in my chart at all.
And sometimes the answer is just in the like question. So your root is off, root, trees, grounding, nature.
Yeah. Water those
like,
roots, baby.
Water the roots. Like,
get back to your basics.
Get outside.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, really feel like you're one with your surroundings.
For sure. Love it.
Next is the sacral chakra, which is a few inches below your navel. The sacral chakra is the first step up in the ladder of consciousness. It's sort of like the spark that ignites our inner fires, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
How you'll know when your sacral chakra is right: intimacy is easy, relationships are healthy, and inspiration flows freely. Like you're just like living your best life, essentially. Like everything is sort of, it's kosher. You know what I mean? You're just like kicking back, and you're just like almost at your highest. Yeah, flow. I would say it's a flow
back and
state.
forth in life. It's enjoyment.
Exactly.
It's your happiness. Like you're able to experience joy and fun.
When your sacral chakra is blocked, you'll kind of have like a low libido, a fear of intimacy, some shame, creative self-sabotage, or just in general, like a lack of enthusiasm for life. So whereas if it was good and right, you'd be happy about life and happy to be here. If not, you're just like, ugh, you wake up in the morning like, I don't want to do today. Like, I just want to stay in my bed. I'm not looking forward to anything.
Yeah, it's hard to be creative when going back to like the building, right? So if we're building on our chakras, if we don't have our roots, we don't feel secure, we don't have the mental capacity to then be creative and joyful. It's like,
exactly.
I'm still trying to figure out this, like how I'm going to eat, basically, at its core. So like, you're not going to be running around, calling your friends, having a good time. So yeah,
that's true.
Think of the creative one.
Levels, essentially.
And there's levels to this.
It's funny because before I even knew what chakras were, which thanks to Brittany for introducing me to them.
And this book, don't forget.
And
the universe,
especially.
The universe was talking.
Yeah, no kidding. It was like, bitch, your chakras are out of whack. Take this book.
You're just like, I love you. And you're
flew up the shelf
you're
and
on the path. I think the universe was like, you're on the path. We love you. You're ready for this knowledge.
But even if you have no knowledge of the chakras, you can feel it. Like, you know, when you're just like in a jive, you're good with life. Like things are good. Money is flowing. You're not worried about paying bills. You're inviting your friends over to your house. You are, grateful and like in a great state of mind, and like you're working out and like you're on your fucking A game.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like almost like levels in a game, like Donkey Kong or something. Like you move on, you
get to go to the next level.
Exactly,
like
but
a little
you have
video
to
game.
pass the first
you pass level 1. So true, so true. We want to get to level 7.
So if you want to open and balance your sacral chakra, the color orange is good. Like, wear it, eat some oranges. Is that on here? Yeah.
Hold on. And our aura colors, because we know it's all connected. We've seen this. It's weird how it all goes together.
Orange.
My aura color is orange. Your aura color is yellow,
which is solar plexus.
Coming soon. But like, I love the energy of the sacral chakra.
Yeah,
creativity,
it's good.
The fun, the enjoyment, the flow.
That's
my freaking wheelhouse, honey. That's where I want to live, baby.
Color orange, essential oils like sandalwood, jasmine, and if you want to eat some good food to open up or balance that sacral chakra, it's going to be carrots, oranges, salmon, sweet potatoes, apricots, and peaches. And also, you'll want to listen to songs in the key of D, like Maroon 5's Moves Like Jagger.
I love that song.
Insert here.
I love that song. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. That was very specific. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they have them written down. It literally gives you a playlist.
I feel like you can tell if you're wondering if yours is blocked. You can tell because like your creativity feels off. It's hard for you to get inspired. Like you might have writer's block if you're a writer, or you just aren't having fun.
You're not having a good time.
You're not having fun. You don't. Friends ask you to hang out. You say no. Do you have better plans? No. You just can't seem to get in the mood to have a good time.
Exactly. In the mood to have sex, in the mood for like intimate conversations with friends, like opening up that, like the relationship. You're not here. You can't do it. You're just like, I can't. You're shell yourself.
You're a shell.
Basically.
It's not going well. But the thing is, I wonder, Raven, now that we're talking about this, if we're supposed to really amp up our chakra that corresponds to our aura color.
That's a great question that I don't know the answer to. Let's experiment
right now because, okay, we know that your aura color is yellow.
It is.
That corresponds to this next chakra, the solar plexus. So let's see if you leaned into this, if this would like really make you happy.
Okay, let's see.
All right, let's all see.
So I'm excited. Okay, next we have the solar plexus, which is at the navel. Though these days, lots of people think it's a few inches below the sternum, but you know.
Wait,
we're just going to say.
Up here, below the sternum?
Sternum?
It moved
Isn't
up?
Sternum down here?
Oh, wait, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, the chakras have changed.
But we'll just go like at
2021,
the navel.
I'm not ready. Yeah, okay.
If the sacral they say if the sacral chakra is the spark, then the solar plexus is the fuel.
Ooh.
It knows how to transform raw inspiration into key tangible action. So think of like
this is true.
This is the chakra of identity. When your solar plexus is right, you're very confident. You actively pursue your goals, but you still prioritize your personal relationships. You speak directly. You're not insulting people. You're just like secure with your place in the world.
Yeah.
You know, like you are just a confident, radiant human being, like getting shit done.
Getting shit done, honey.
Hanging out with your friends, having a good time.
Yeah, it's like a sunny, joyful energy.
Sunny, keyword, because it's yellow.
Yeah.
But when this is blocked, you're going to feel, this says, small and powerless or completely devoid of ambition. You might make a lot of plans, but show zero follow through or just feel lost and aimless, like a sailboat without its sail.
Oh, that's not, wait, weird, because you're talking about the yarn thing.
Yeah.
But that's sort of
I mean, it's like well, again, I was all out of whack, so it was everything.
You're like, I was all out. Do you think if you like, are you the kind of person where if you throw yourself into like your projects and start accomplishing things and feel good, like
it spirals?
Like, yeah, like it kind of makes everything better since this is your aura color and you have a lot of connection with it?
Like when I'm jiving at work and like really excelling with like follow throughs on plans and like, oh, I have this happy hour. Okay, I went. Or like I checked off everything on my to-do list at work. Like I really feel like at my peak for sure.
Yeah.
But like we said, if the chakras, like the root chakras off or the sacral chakras off, it's like, you know,
you can't get to the other one.
You can't even get to the solar plexus. Like you're like calling in sick to work and you're canceling all your plans.
Yeah. No,
it's freaking rough, man.
I know.
But yeah, I would say, wait, did we do yours as orange? Did you feel like you were the sacral chakra?
I do.
You do. Okay. That's where you
live.
That
resonates.
I would say this resonates with me
living
too.
There.
Like when I am, this says the key concepts are like personal power, identity, opinion, intellect, action, ambition, will. Like, that's me on a great fucking day.
That's, yeah.
Let's see what Brittany is on a
Raven
good day.
on a good day.
Brittany on a good day. Pleasure, creativity, emotions, passion, inspiration, needs, sexuality. That is you on a fucking good day. That's weird. I'm kind of mind blown by that.
You are?
Yeah, the chakras, the colors go with your aura.
It all connects. It connects. It even connects to zodiac signs.
Not to confuse you guys, but we did an entire episode on auras. So listen
check that
back
one out too, so you know what we're talking about.
that, so you know what we're talking about.
And then you can know yours
and then figure
see
this
what
out
color
too.
corresponds.
But the color's yellow. Essential oils are juniper, rosemary, clary sage.
Rosemary is very like refreshing. I don't know what clary sage smells like or the other ones.
That's the thing. Like, I don't know what any of these smell
We need to get you some rosemary, stick it up your nose, and you're going to be feeling good, honey.
I'm kidding. Or I need to eat some lemons, bananas, pineapples, corn, squash, turmeric, and ginger.
Okay. Very refreshing. The vibe is refreshing.
Also, okay, this fucking checks out.
What?
You want to listen to songs in the key of E, and one of my favorites is on here, Heart of Glass by Blondie. That song gets me hyped every time. I don't know what it is.
Okay, well, you need to start playing that on repeat. That's your prescription.
I'm going to play it after this episode.
Play it.
Actually, I'm going to play it right now. Ding.
Ding.
I'll put it in.
Moving up
and moving on. Yeah, we're climbing the ladder. And this is where it says the Heart Chakra. That's our next one. Marks our evolutionary leap into the first level of our 4 higher chakras. So we are just climbing the ladder, or in this case, moving up in levels on Donkey Kong.
Moving on up.
It's in the center of our chest. It represents compassion, forgiveness, and generosity. It's the chakra of unconditional love.
Yeah.
This is like, I struggle with
What do you mean? You do? I struggle.
I struggle. Okay, because,
it's connection. It's connecting with anyone or anything. It's like, it can be a romantic connection, of course. That's the most obvious one, but it can also be like a friendship connection, or like able to have empathy for people in the workplace, or, I mean, you can even practice strengthening it by hanging out with your animals, like your cat or your dog, and feeling that heart connection that goes without words, you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I feel like you're good at connecting with people.
I am.
You have a lot of friends you've been friends a long time.
Yeah. I think there's that vulnerability there that I have always struggled with in relationships. Like, so with the intimacy, with like unconditional love, like, yeah, that sounds great and I want to be that person. But, you know, you have your own like shadow work to work through in order to get there.
Yeah.
And probably other chakras too. But when your heart is right, you'll enjoy intimacy with an open heart and no nagging echoes of chaotic relationships past, which I think is key. Like sometimes, and early on in my relationship with Carter, I feel like I had like cues from other relationships. Does that make sense? Like,
like past hurts can
come up.
Impact. It's like when we drag our. Do you ever watch Eliza Schlesinger, like any of her comedy specials?
I do not.
Okay, I'm obsessed with her. Any of you guys that watch, you'll know what I'm talking about too. But basically, there's this one bit that she does where she talks about how you just drag the baggage from your old relationship sometimes into the next one. And then the poor unsuspecting person has no idea. And you're like, let me unpack.
Right.
It's so funny. It's such a funny bit because we can all relate.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Oh yeah, been there, done that. Oops. Because we can do that. Like if we're not super, super conscious and aware, it's hard not to just build on past experience and think it's going to happen the same exact way.
I know.
All your little defenses go up.
I know. And then your insecurities come out. It's just like, it can get ugly.
And you can manifest that outcome by being afraid if we don't unblock and heal so that our hearts can be open.
Right, exactly. And again,
it's a whole thing.
When your heart is open, you know, you'll forgive easily. You'll communicate with empathy. You'll give love and support to anyone near and dear to you with no expectation of that in return. Like it's just very, like I said, it's the unconditional love. It's just like, I have so much to give. Like it's very zen. Like this is probably the most like, I don't know.
You're just like,
ideal.
You love others. You love life.
Yeah.
It's like a very harmonious energy.
Great
it's actually
energy.
associated with Libra, which is balance.
Wow,
harmony,
I didn't know that.
Venus, the planet that rules love. So it really does all tie in together. And I do feel like it's that flow of self and others.
Oh, for sure.
You're in a place where you're like able to love yourself. So you go back to the lower chakras, like you feel secure, you feel creative and fulfilled in your own passions.
Oh yeah.
You're feeling motivated and secure in your life purpose, that, you know, the yellow, the willpower. And then because of all that, you're able to be open to others and like encourage them too.
Exactly.
You know, but it's like when we don't have the other, it's like we're too distracted trying to figure out our own shit to be able to like encourage others.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or be open.
Absolutely.
Because it's like
it starts within. Yeah. Like it starts with you.
This is the definition of it starts within. Yeah. This is like probably a lot of where it comes back to. Yeah. Your heart chakra.
Exactly. Yeah. And when your heart is blocked, you know, life will play all your least favorite hits. Sadness, insecurity, mistrust, and emotional meltdowns over everything from work emails to rom-com movie trailers. Not the funnest days, weeks, months, years on the calendar. Like, I can't come to work today. I'm crying in my oatmeal again. Like, you're just like kind of all over the place emotionally.
Your emotions aren't being fueled in a healthy, positive, happy way.
Exactly. So they're kind of spilling out in ways that maybe they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
in order to balance this, it's the color green. And it says also sometimes depicted as pink, which I think is interesting because like, didn't you say something about Michael and pink?
So pink and green are both associated with the heart chakra, which obviously, but they're also associated with, we talked about aura colors. Pink is associated with Libra.
Okay.
But yeah, it's funny how it really does tie in.
It's weird.
Because pink is not on the chakra wheel.
Yeah.
That's not a color that's included, but it does tie into heart chakra energy. So it's really funny.
I don't know. It's like, it's beyond coincidental if you ask me. But these are going to be your rose, your Melissa, your neroli essential oils. And then if you want to eat very heart chakra-esque foods, that's lettuce, spinach, kale, mint, green pepper, cucumber, celery. And then you're going to want to listen to songs in the key of F, like Crazy in Love by Beyonce.
Okay, so you want to like experience love.
Yeah, but not necessarily like these.
Crazy in Love.
For example, like it also says like Let's Go Crazy by Prince or Open Your Heart by Madonna. Like it has to be in the key of F. So just like Google songs in the key of F. And if you find some of your favorites, why don't you make a playlist? Let us know what they are. Maybe I'll make a fucking chakra playlist.
Hell yeah, Raven. Raven's our DJ, resident DJ.
I honestly should.
You should.
Like,
what if you made one for many playlists each of
the chakras?
The chakras.
Yeah, I could do that.
Could you publish it on our podcast feed? Is that allowed? How does that work?
No, it's not, because it's like
copyright.
Yeah, copyright. Rules. But I can just make a playlist and post it.
Here I am in my orange. I'm like, creativity. Let's just do it.
I know.
It's like, wait, no, you cannot.
Actually,
that is illegal.
Legally,
that is illegal. That's why I married a lawyer. I gotta keep myself in check. Like, I get overexcited.
All right, again, moving on up. Literally, we're to the throat chakra, which is, well, guess where?
Guess where,
the throat.
Guys? Guess where?
The throat chakra is the home of your voice, but in this case, it's your inner truth. It's the chakra of communication, self-expression, life purpose. It reminds us that there's nothing more important than authenticity, okay? So this is who you are almost at your core. When your throat is right, you'll feel great about the career or trade or art or who cares if I have a job or not path that you're on. It's your truth, you know? You'll be able to speak honestly without any fear of what others might think. But if your throat chakra is blocked, you'll be shy, introverted, feel like you're kind of in a cage a little bit. You might feel like you're not fulfilling your life's purpose, or that you thought what once was your purpose is not fulfilling you, which I totally have resonated with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
do you think your throat chakra has been one of the things that's been affecting you more than some of the other ones?
Yeah. I think awareness now is better because I understand now what is misaligned, meaning like, oh, that doesn't go with my inner voice. Like that doesn't align with who I am and my, like, what I think and believe in who I am in my most authentic self. So the awareness helps. Yeah. But like, eventually you're going to have to get out of a situation that is like, whatever it is. It could be a relationship, a friendship, a career.
If you can't be honest.
If you can't be honest, it's
about
no good.
Who you are and what you need. That's a problem. Or if you're blocking yourself from being honest, which is really the truth at the end of the day, right? We can be in a million different situations.
Holy shit.
Oh, hey. Well, welcome. No, but like when you're in a situation, you always have the choice to show up however you want to, right? So like, I feel like when we have our root chakra, again, if we're thinking about building, if we've built the other chakras and we really do feel secure in who we are creative, we are motivated, our heart's open, like being able to then communicate and share that to other people and get what we need from life, ask for what we need. I feel like this is where we really start to connect.
Yes.
Like we start to be able to participate in life.
But also just like get more out of it in the sense of you're finally connecting and participating with people and things that are most aligned with you because you're finally
you can
found your inner truth. And like now everything is just sort of, it's like you're meeting those vibrations.
Yes.
Yep. Whereas like, no wonder you don't feel fulfilled if you are like, you know, you feel one way, but you're doing another. It's like,
that's the worst feeling.
It's the freaking worst, to be honest.
We've all been there. It's the worst feeling.
Yeah, it's terrible. If you want to open and balance your throat chakra, the colors turquoise, essential oils, lavender, chamomile, peppermint. The foods you might want to eat. blueberries, blackberries, coconut water, raw honey, and herbal tea. And you're going to want to listen to music in the key of G. For example, these aren't great examples because I don't know many of them, but like The Chain by Fleetwood Mac or Come As You Are by Nirvana.
Come As You Are. That one, it's like, dun, dun,
yeah.
dun. And then, wait, The Chain?
The Chain.
Fleetwood Mac? Oh, wait. That's the song they sing at the end of Bridesmaids. Have you seen the movie Bridesmaids?
Yeah.
That's the song they sing at the end.
Wait.
Chains. Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
I know
think so. I think so. Or no, wait, no, it's not.
No.
Never mind. Wah, wah. No,
We'll just listen to our playlist and I'll put some
Raven
jams on there that you'll know. I'm surprised there are not more like,
more modern ones.
More modern jams, but that's what I'm for.
These days, it's not so easy to find a good song.
In the key of G.
In the key of G.
Moving on up, I think we are second to last one. Yeah.
So we've mastered the lower. We've come through the middle. Mm-hmm. Here we go.
The final two.
The ascension.
Yes, literally. Okay, so next is the third eye. Your third eye is located between your eyebrows.
Imagine where,
quite
guys.
Literally.
Where could it be?
Remember when everyone would make fun of Cyclops?
What? Like when they,
that's
if you have like a zit or something? Like what? Like,
I'm an idiot.
No, you're not.
I was thinking like Cyclops, one eye.
I have a zit in the middle of my forehead right now. What does this mean?
No, you
am
do
I
not.
blocked?
Like, yes, you
I covered
do.
it up.
You do.
Am I blocked or am I flowing?
But you barely do, and
Let's
that's
find
annoying.
Have I been psychic lately?
Have you? Only you can answer that.
I mean, I'm telling you what the Sanctuary app astrologer said.
Yeah.
Apparently it's growing.
It's right there.
Growing a horn or something.
Could you imagine if you just like had a little eye pop out right there?
I would be disgusted. But then I'd be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
If it came like with a bunch of like psychic gifts and stuff.
It would.
Ew,
I mean, you wouldn't
so
just have another
gross.
eye without it having, perks.
I don't know. I just really imagined it and it seemed really traumatizing.
So between the brows,
sorry.
this is the next leap into consciousness. Mm-hmm. It comes from our third eye chakra. It's the chakra of imagination, insight, and psychic abilities, literally. So think intuition, dreams, imagination, vision, manifestation, awareness. Like, again, we are ascending right now, quite literally going up the ladder. And when your third eye is right, you're going to be in tune with subtle energies, whether you know it or not.
Know.
You just know.
You just know. Like when you were drawn to this book, that's a third eye thing.
I was trying to ignore it though, so I don't recommend ignoring your third eye.
Don't ignore it.
You'll see life clearly and make decisions easily with no emotional attachment to the outcome. You might even have a healthy reciprocal relationship with your subconscious. But when this is blocked, when your third eye is blocked, you'll notice a dull memory and poor dream recall. Mistrustful of your inner voice, you can become overwhelmed by details. Logic and cynicism win over depth and magic. And somewhere, possibly, an angel loses its wings.
Oh,
that's so depressing.
Don't make the angels lose their wings, guys.
But you're really going to be kind of like...
Tune in.
Spiritually stoic, I guess is the best way to
you
describe
don't have
it.
belief in yourself, as far as like if you have a feeling or whatever, you don't believe in yourself.
Exactly.
But you also don't believe that you could manifest things. You don't believe in magic. You don't believe in the fact that things could change or be better for you. You don't want to dream about things.
Third eye blocked. Remember, it says mistrustful of your inner voice. Like when this book was quite literally calling my name, I was like,
Raven.
No thanks.
No.
Like, trust me, I was really going through it, y'all.
No. Trust me, y'all. Trust me. Oh, Raven.
I know. But if you want to open that shit up, the colors
who does and who doesn't? Let's
wear
this.
some indigo or purple. The essential oils are
Cute.
basil and frankincense. If you want to eat some good food to open up your third eye, that's eggplant, purple cabbage, purple kale. And listen to songs in the key of A. That's going to be Sweet Emotion from Aerosmith.
Ooh, I love a song. I was going to start singing, but
Sweet
then I realized my voice doesn't go that high.
Emotion.
Okay, that
Is
was
that
good.
Copyrighted?
That was good. I don't know.
It really wasn't.
I liked it.
And what's one more? I really don't know many of these. So we're going to move on.
We're gonna move.
I wish there were better picks to be
in the key of
honest,
wait.
but
What was
I
the
love
key
that
again?
song. Oh, Dancing Queen by ABBA.
Oh,
Dancing Queen. Yeah.
I love that.
I know. Those are really kind of high.
I like that the music's, I know, I can't, my voice is going. I love that the music is all like, I don't know. I just love the idea of aligning your chakras by listening to fun music and like having a chakra playlist starting from your root going all the way up to your crown. It's like a dance party to align your chakras.
Honestly, I'll come
Raven,
up
we
with
gotta
a
do
playlist.
this.
We can do it. It'll be fun.
This is everything. I don't know. Sorry. See, it activated
That's your third eye. Your
chakra.
sacral. I don't know what's happening.
It was the sacral. I know. Okay. Poor thing. She's like, I gotta hang on.
Okay.
Next one.
I need you guys to buckle up your seatbelts. Sit back, put on your helmets because we are going up into put on your astronaut helmets. We are launching into fucking space right now because the very final chakra is our crown chakra. And this crown links us to universal awareness, the knowledge that all energy is one and we are but a breath of air in the great sky of life. This is the chakra of enlightenment.
Beautiful.
This one's really hard to grasp. Like truly. Like
this one's a lot.
Think like meditating on a rock, but also actually like levitating above the rock. You know what I mean? Like you are the universe.
What a channel.
Truly.
When I think of this chakra, when I think of the crown, I think of like having a perspective that is above your day-to-day reality that we all get stuck in. And I feel like it's having a sense of purpose that like has to do with your soul. Yeah. Like it's like not like
knowing that it's like not about this. So it's about other things.
You can ride the ups and downs of life a lot more easily when your crown is open.
True. And when your crown is right, it says, TBH, a fully open and flowing crown chakra is rare, but you can certainly foster a healthy crown that puts you somewhere between spiritual impotence and total enlightenment. Some good signs that it's open. You feel a connection to something beyond yourself in the physical world. You feel totally confident and secure. And you put your energy toward the greater good of all beings, even when no one is looking. But when this is blocked, disconnection becomes the mayor of your life. You may feel isolated, lonely, and hopeless. Life lacks meaning, though you're not really sure why. And fixing it seems hopeless because you're too tired to take care of yourself, let alone the entirety of your reality. Been there. I feel like I went through 6 months of like the opposite of enlightenment, whatever that is. Well, I'm just being honest.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, literally just what it says, like, like just a general sense of like loss of purpose.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like knowing where's this all going?
Yes, exactly.
Where is this all leading
to? And just like too tired to do anything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like too tired to even search for more or whatever. Well, I know it sounds dark, but let's be honest.
Okay.
I think every person...
You're in good company here.
I just spit. I think every person who is even a little bit curious about the chakras is because they know that theirs have been off. Like, at one point in time...
For sure. That's why we're drawn to these healing modalities. Not because we're healed. It's because we want to heal.
We want to heal.
And if you're a human being, you got stuff to heal.
True.
You know what I mean? I don't think it's the difference between who... has been healed or not. It's like who's aware and who isn't. Because if you're a human being, like you have stuff to heal. So that's why people who say they're perfect and stuff, like those are the people to be scared of.
And that's why they say it's rare to find like a fully open and flowing crown chakra, because it's just like, then you're basically like a star in the fucking universe.
It's like you're like a Buddha who has now come back down to earth to usher the rest of us mere mortals up into nirvana. Which, like, thank you very much. That's you.
God. I don't think I mentioned it, but this the crown chakra is the top of the head, floating just above it. Yeah. The color's violet or white. Essential oils include lotus, water lily, sage, juniper, and lavender.
It's also light. It's like it's just floating.
Oh my God. What? This just blew my mind. I was looking at the food.
What, Raven?
And it goes, not applicable. Detox and fasting are more helpful for this spiritually calibrated chakra than physical anatomy-focused foods, but a clean diet never hurt nobody. It's like, damn.
You're so aligned that you barely need food.
That's crazy.
You're just floating. You're vapor. Yeah. You're pretty much just living in spirit.
You're vapor.
I'm floating through life.
You're just like, well, I was going to be like a bunch of molecules, but aren't we all?
I'm here, but I'm not. Right, exactly. Yeah.
All right. And then you're going to want to listen to music in the key of B. That would be Revolution by the Beatles.
Oh my God. Such a good song.
You Are the Sunshine of My Life from Stevie Wonder.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
So
the fact
sweet.
that I like
Makes me wanna
hardly
cry.
know any of this. Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond.
Love that song.
And that's it. That's the chakras.
That was so
what a whirlwind.
much fun.
That was so much knowledge, so much power, so much fun. It was a lot.
It's like
I feel a little bit like
she's like, it was great, so much fun, like a roller coaster that I'm puking off the side of.
Well, I didn't think about like how truly taxing it would be to go through all 7 chakras and like discuss how to open and heal them, but we made it.
Life's a journey, man. It's okay. Don't try to just bite it all off in one.
Should we do a disclaimer at the beginning of the episode? Like, you might want to listen to the first half of this episode at once and then like pick back up later.
I mean, maybe, or like, just like sit back and relax, pull up a freaking chair, get your lotus. What was the incense? I feel like you should do the crown stuff before you listen to this because you're gonna need to really be open. You need to be ready.
Yeah.
Like whatever their oils are, sniff on that and then watch.
Sniff on that.
And then watch or listen.
Sniff on that. That's a really great tagline.
It's Raven's new one-liner.
Sniff on that.
Could be really bad.
That's kind of fun. Anyway, we'll work on that.
I feel more aligned.
Do you?
What about yourself?
I just feel more aware and more like, I don't want to say grounded, but it's just more awareness. This higher awareness, a higher sense of self, and a little more in control of, I feel like I have more control over my energy than I realize. A lot of us a lot of us tend to fall victim to circumstances and outside forces and energies when really we have the power within ourselves to align these chakras and really just be our best self no matter the circumstances.
For sure. And I feel like don't get overwhelmed trying to like do it all at once. I would say start with the beginning, work on it, do what you can, move on to the next one, do what you can. Don't be hard on yourself. Like we said, none of us are Buddhas, floating right now. So just like do your best. But I really love them. I feel like it's so many good reminders and things to just like stay conscious of. Yeah. And if you start having issues, you can kind of figure out which chakra you might be.
Yes. And again,
needing to balance.
This is the Chakras Activity Book and Journal.
Once again.
I really recommend it.
So good.
So that's that. That's
I think that's
Astro-Candy
the piece
for
of
today.
Astro-Candy. Yeah, chew on that, you guys. Chew on that.
Sniff on this and chew on that.
Yeah, sniff on that.
It's freaking slogans.
I don't know. Well, you guys, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, subscribe if you're on YouTube, do all the things.
Yes, please.
And leave us a review if you guys are listening. Yeah. Leave us a review. Send us an email,
DM us. Let us know
love to hear from you.
What you like, what you, what you think we need to improve on.
Did you dive into your chakra experience? Have you been thinking about your chakras? Did this help you? We just want to know. All right, guys, we will see you next time.
Bye.
Adios.
Bam.
Yay.
Wham. Bam. We did it. That was, I'm not going to lie.